going on, everybody? Sigourney Jackson here with another episode of Hoop Politics. Appreciate y'all for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell to stay up to date on everything that is Hoop Politics. So I just got done watching episode 3 and 4 of the 10-part documentary series, The Last Dance, the 1998 Chicago Bulls. And these particular episodes were supposed to be about Dennis Rodman. I feel like they really didn't talk too much about him. It was sprinkled in a little bit, and then they kind of went back to Jordan and the Bulls and them trying to beat Detroit Pistons and all that kind of stuff, which wasn't that great, but it was cool. It doesn't matter. I still went on and wore my Detroit Pistons, the Worm, Dennis Rodman shirt. You know what? Let me give you a little. Yeah, just wanted to break out the Mitchell and Ness real quick. The Worm. Shout out to the Bad Boys. It's a classic right here. All right, let me see if I can set this back up. Now, in these set of episodes, we kind of got to see the wild side of Dennis, and everybody was talking about the 48 hours, or what was supposed to be the 48-hour vacation, to let himself get loose and get himself back in the right game mode so he can come back and help do what he does best, which is defend and rebound, to help lead to that second three-peat that they finished off in 1998. Now, everybody's focused on what it is that Dennis did, but what I focus on more in this scenario is the genius of Phil Jackson. And this is a video really more so for anybody who's a coach or anybody who wants to eventually be a coach. In order for you to be a great coach, you cannot run your ship like it's a military team. You have to be able to allow for your players to be able to be themselves within your system. You have to allow for your system to mold around your players. So in this scenario, if it was anybody else in the world, they probably would have said, hell no, there's no way that Dennis is going to go on a vacation. We're in the middle of the season. This is prime time. We have so many other things going on within management. We don't have time for you to go on your sexcapades and your partying and drinking and all that kind of stuff. We need you here with the team right now. Now, nobody will fault a coach for saying those type of things. But what we have to pay attention to is, as a coach, what is it that's going to get my players to want to play harder for me? Is it bashing them and stopping them from being who they are? When I recruited you, when I signed you on a contract, when I signed you to a scholarship, I'm supposed to know who I'm getting. That's what the recruiting process is about. That's what chauffeuring teams around and players and all that kind of stuff is for. So when you bring them in, you're not just bringing in the basketball player, you're bringing in the person. And that's why I tell kids, you have to make sure that this is the right fit for you. It's not always about basketball, it's about personality as well. Can I see myself being with this coach? Will this coach chew me out if I do stuff that I have always done that I think are perfectly fine, even if they're wrong? And if they do chew me out, are they going to teach me afterwards what I should be doing better? Are they going to groom me? One of the things that Dennis has said that he loves so much about the team was they get him. They get him. They didn't try to control him. They allowed him to be who he was, and as long as he was able to come in and do his job at work, they didn't concern themselves with all the other things that were going on off the court. Now, of course, quick disclaimer, I am not telling you to go be Dennis. I'm not telling you to go and drink a bunch of Hennessy before a basketball game. I'm not telling you to go and do drugs, none of that stuff. And I'm not saying that Dennis did those things. What I am saying is allow for you to be yourself and go places where people will allow you to be yourself. This is beyond basketball. This is life. You want to always be around people who accept you for who you are, no matter what it is. No matter what it is that you do, no matter who you are, who you date, what you believe in, you want people to accept you for you. And when you are around people who accept the real you, then it makes you want to do more for them. And that's what Phil was able to master with Dennis and Scottie and Jordan. And more importantly, his own teammates in Jordan and Scottie accepted him as well. It's one thing to have the authority figure who tells everybody to accept you, but when you have your own brothers and sisters or your own friends or teammates who come in without the authority figure in the picture and say, we love you for you, and you go do what you gotta do and we support it, it's the greatest feeling in the world. So for anybody who's right now sitting at home trying to figure out where they're going to school next year with this pandemic going on, make sure that you keep that in mind. Make sure you know that wherever you go, you're going to be accepted, and you're going to be able to accept them. Those people who are there, your teammates, the faculty, the coaching staff, all that kind of stuff, because that makes a major difference. And that's all I got, guys. I just wanted to drop a really quick video for you guys. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow the Twitter and the Instagram at hoop_politics. God's always in control. Peace.